Hello, Cancer. It's your turn for your reading for the month of May. I hope all of you are doing well. I was trying to record your reading for the month of May, then it just cut me off. It was really weird because I was talking about, and I've been getting this for some of the other signs, that some of them may be pregnant. Because that's what came up. It just randomly popped up in my head. Um, I was kind of like, I took my vitamin like right before I did your reading or whatever, but I kind of felt like nauseous. So maybe, Cancers, you are dealing with a pregnancy, or someone's dealing with a pregnancy here. Um, so I do feel like that. Um, Also, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not apply to all of you Cancers out there. Been going through a lot, Cancer, which I know I say that a lot, but I feel like a lot of new things are coming to you, a lot of exciting things are coming to you. Do keep in mind that in May it's going to transition. Venus right now is in Gemini, but it's going to go retrograde. So keep in mind with that. Also, North Node currently is in Cancer, and so it's going to go in Gemini, I believe May 5th or 9th, into Sagittarius South Node. So Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South Node. So it could affect you in some way, especially the retrograde in Venus and Gemini. I think it's about being sure of your relationship, being sure at this point in your life, Cancer. I do feel like currently I'm anxious. I have a lot of fears and insecurities I've been dealing with. I don't know if you guys been dealing with that. Like, one minute, things are going good, and then all of a sudden anxiety flows over me, or just a lot of weird energies going on with me. Um, I do feel like, I don't know if it's collectively Cancers are going through it, but I do feel like this whole awakening process for us, and maybe in a sexual awakening, like a Kundalini awakening, I've been going through somewhat of that. It's just been a weird year so far for us. I feel like a lot of weird energy, because it's like I could write a whole book, which I'm still in the process of writing book. I just haven't got to it, but I need to get back into it. Anyways, enough said with that. Let's see what's going on with Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising in Venus. Any placements of Cancer, those who are affected with the energies. Hiccups. That'll be clear and accurate messages for Cancers. Alright, 3 more shuffles. Sorry if it's dark. At first, when I was doing the first reading, it's like pitch black, and I was like, why is it black? I'm like, oh, it's black because of that. Yeah, try not to let your insecurities, Cancers, get the best of you. I know for me, like, I don't know what it is, but I get in those moods every once in a while where something will be brought up to me, whether it's in Facebook frame, whether it's, I hate to say it, my fiance sometimes brings up things. I know all of these people, situations, or with work. Here lately, work situations been coming up for me, where it's like it works on our insecurities and it makes us go into our inner child world, I feel like. So a lot of you have been doing this inner healing, this inner work, whether it's your masculine side, your feminine side. There's so much. There's not enough said about Cancers and what we're really going through. But I do feel like when the insecurities come up, it's, it could be just my insecurities, maybe, possibly, but I just feel like, it's really hard to beat these depressive thoughts. And for me personally, I've been having these type of issues, and I might make a separate video about this. I don't want this to be too long and drawn out, but I'm just sharing a little bit of my experience, and then I'll go into some of your reading, Cancer, to get messages you need to help you for the month of May, because I feel like May is going to be a big month of good change for you. or maybe some difficulty, bad things, I don't know, but I do feel like positive change. Um, but I've been going through these thought patterns, and I do feel like I need to reach out to maybe some type of a therapist. Um, the battles of the mind. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like for my mind, like my conscious side of my ego mind, it just comes up with these random scenarios with people and situation, like telepathically, and then it makes me wonder, well, is this happening, is that happening? So some of you may need to get some psychotherapy, psychologist therapy, maybe this month or as soon as you can, because I don't know if it's just me as a Cancer, but I really need help, because I feel like my mental status is going crazy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's in some way my gifts, my third eye is opening up, or my crown chakra. Because I notice my head's been itching a lot, but I think that's mainly the dye that I used when I dyed my hair about in March. Anyways, we're going through crazy times right now, Cancers. With this whole quarantine thing, a lot has changed. Some of you that I do know, your job hasn't been the greatest situations, money-wise, but I feel like for some, it's dealing with those inner wounds of a child. Hopefully things will start being a lot better for you. I feel like the past weeks it has, but just recently, like today and yesterday was just, I don't know, dealing with a lot already. Anyways, let's get into your reading. I hate when that goes sideways, because I hope this doesn't come out sideways. I don't know, I was thinking baby. I do have baby on my brain. I don't know. I'm nuts. Maybe you have baby on your brain. Alright, first card we have for the month of May. Six of Swords. So this is letting go the past. It could be mentally letting go of things that just don't really work for you. When it comes to these, I was thinking 3 people, 3 situations, friendships. So yeah, it's walking away from things that aren't working for you. So it's King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's not carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder when it comes to these relationships and these connections. I do feel like there's a lot of past. You're ending a karmic cycle. I feel like you've been on a long and exhausting, maybe disgusting at points. Especially with the North Node leaving. You've had a lot of these baggage on you, a lot of things that maybe hasn't quite gone the way that you want them to. But I feel like a lot of good things are coming, because we have the Hangman. So I do feel like you've been helped by some type of maybe spirit or entity on the other side that has really helped you. And I think of my grandfather when I think of this recently in March. I had my grandfather spirit around me so strong, where it seemed like on his birthday while I was working, I got a phone call and it said Johnson John, but it wasn't the normal John, John. It was Jon, but Johnson John, Jon. And it there was no answer. It just sounded staticky in the background. And then just recently I had something happen. I think a few weeks ago. I need to write it in my journal. And this reminds me of him. So I feel like this is an intervention from the divine. Someone from the other side is helping you clear out this energy, because I do feel like they have some type of message coming through that they want to help you, Cancer. The King of Cups. So I feel like it is a water sign, or you're dealing with a water sign, but someone is here on the other side helping you clear these emotions, these thought patterns, these old karmic ways, karmic cycles that need to end, so new things can begin. Exactly. So keep in mind that you are not alone at this, even though it may feel like you're alone. You could also have Scorpio placements, Temperance cards. So It's about a lot of healing. I feel like this is more a Sagittarius energy around you that has really helped you. And I know it's past tense, but I feel like you had to go through a lot of these disgusting, uncomfortable feelings of emotions that has risen in you, Cancer. And you're not alone, like I said. And it's really, I don't know why the word unquieted love. It's helping you open up to speaking your truth more. It's giving you healing to speak your truth and know that it's okay. It's helped you move forward. It's given you a lot of passion and a lot of creativity drive and make you stable within yourself. Alright, so there is a wish trying to come through, whether it is children, whether it is some type of wish that you've been longing for. I do feel like it's unfolding slowly. Maybe with an Aquarius or that Aquarius energy. That something is coming together, Cancer, even though it may not feel like it at the time. So, the Devil card here. It could be dealing with a Capricorn. Capricorn's coming in your consciousness. You're dealing with the duality of things working together. And I feel like maybe the Devil card is showing up in this reading because there's a message or truth of some kind when it comes to your wishes fulfillment. That, like I said, you could be dealing with a Capricorn at this time. So, it could be a person. It could be a new person, new energy. It could be something that you've been longing for to come together. But I just feel like with this Devil energy, I don't feel like it's bad. I just feel like you've had to deal with a lot of maybe devilish, childish behaviors of people when it comes to a work situation, and it's brought in this opportunity for you to see things clearly. It's helped you overcome this temperance energy if you were dealing with a Sagittarius of some kind or the energy of it, and it's brought in a lot of wealth for you. I don't feel any bad vibes about this, but I do feel like it's helped you get out of this codependency energy. Um, let's see what else comes for us. So yeah, there's a new beginning here. It is a type of energy of Aries. So something in Aries season gave you something. The wishes you've been wanting, the dreams you've been wanting. It's given you an opportunity. Whether that is something that you've been longing for, a job, a career, a family, a pregnancy, a child. I do feel like it's giving you a new beginning. I do feel like for some of you, you feel like something's coming. I've been getting a lot of weird synchronicities for a year and a half. Maybe this has been going on since last year of Aries season, where you've been having to deal with the darker part of yourself, the inner world of yourself, the inner child. And it's bringing, I do feel like this could be a message that the universe is putting people in your life, situations, maybe this Capricorn is bringing in this opportunity. So it's bringing in a lot of happiness for you and others. It's going to help you persevere. I do feel like this is what Aries season did bring to you. It did shake up a lot of your stability a little bit, your ground. And it's brought in a lot of good energy when it comes to this mother energy. Some of you could be, like I said, pregnant. Some of you could have a mother around you who's a Taurus, who's giving you this feeling of stability within yourself. Maybe motherhood kind of scares you. So you're moving forward. Maybe with a Taurus or someone that has that placement. Or it's about you taking on this Empress energy forward. But I feel like you're lacking something here when it comes to moving forward. So it's bringing a lot of pain. It's bringing a lot of triggers. You've been probably dealing with things that have been triggering you lately. Especially when it comes to the giving part and the receiving part. I do feel like Cancers, this has been coming up for you guys for a long time, that people haven't really given to you, but recently I do feel like people are starting to give to you. People are starting to see how you matter in their life, and you're starting to get the justice in your favor. So I do feel like there's a lot of, like, recently, or these past few days, been feeling a lot of maybe isolated from the world. You're trying to recover from this painful experience that you've been going through. Not taking any forward action on something. But I do feel like you're in that creative state to create something. I don't know which way it was coming. It kind of came in like this way. So you don't want to juggle anymore, Cancer. The King of Swords. So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you've maybe juggled for some time, but you're not. And then, Gemini. Yeah, I think so, because Gemini kind of had the type of energy. This Gemini is coming towards you. And it's going to help you release a lot of these old baggages. Yeah, he's helping you. Or someone of that nature. Yeah, so he's going to bring and unfold this. I feel like this is in a transition period to bring in this new energy. Yeah. Like I said, for some of you it feels like pregnancy. It possibly could be for some of you. What do you think there? I'm going to put the cards together and see what comes out for your love life for the month of May. But yeah, it's weird how some of the readings I've done could be pregnancy. I feel like a lot of people are getting pregnant these days. Never know. I feel like Cancers too, you've been on this situation where you feel like maybe you don't feel like things are coming to you. Like if you wanted to be a mom, maybe you don't feel like it's coming to you, but I do feel like it is. It's strongly there. The feeling's there. The thoughts are there. Baby's on the brain, but I just feel like you don't want to be disappointed. So don't expect it to come to you if you have been wanting that. For some of you, it could be just being more creative with that creator's mindset, is to not hold too much on the expectations of things. I feel like that's the message here, is don't get too entangled with the outcome of things, but just to hold on. For some of you, you really want to move. Maybe things in May will start moving, which I've been getting that for a while. Maybe you'll be in a new house in May. I don't know. Anything can happen, right? Alright, what's going on with Cancer's love and relationship, Spirit? What's going on with Cancer's love and relationship for all the Cancers? Okay, weird cards coming out. Alright, Cancer. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So I did feel like when it comes to this love connection, this relationship that you're in, or just relationships in general, I do feel like there is this new beginning coming. But I feel like maybe this is how someone feels about you, Cancer. Their mind is made up. Maybe there's a few things they have to work through, but I do feel like they're offering you this cup of love. But I do feel like when it comes to your house situation, it is coming eventually. Maybe this union, which I feel like you've been on that kick for some time. So I'm going to put it in upright. I do feel like it's concerning your house. A lot of you, may not have your own house. Maybe you're living with other people. But I do feel like this new beginning of love and acceptance is coming in for you. Maybe the Page of Cups has to do with the Pisces. It also may be having to do with surprises coming your way. So with the Devil in reverse, it's getting out of this Aries energy of letting go of the control. Letting go of the unknown in this relationship and connection. I do feel like, there is a balance here in the month of May. A lot of things are coming together for you, Cancer, which I'm happy. There's a lot of love here. Maybe there's unexpressed things still that you're having to deal with, the power struggles when it comes to decisions, when it comes to the future things that really concern you the most. But I do feel like an old cycle is ending, and I feel like it comes through you speaking your truth. Speaking your truth about unhappiness in the relationship and that you're not getting the same effort. So I think that happened in Aries season. It wasn't pushing you guys forward, but justice came justice came to move things along. So yeah, I do feel like whoever you're in a connection with or a marriage, proposal, I do feel like everything's coming towards you in timely manner. It's just about getting out of your head, because I feel like a lot of you have been in your head. I do suggest, and I needed to suggest it to myself before I go to work and stuff, I have to go to work soon, is you need to meditate more, Cancer, because I feel like your intuition is kind of off a little bit. Your thoughts are all over the place. So get grounded. I mean, if you have to walk on the ground, take a walk. Listen to nice classical music or put some incense on. I have a diffuser, so I've been using that like crazy. So, yeah, try to relax this time and everything will come to you. Don't worry, alright? Bye-bye.